The Millionaire's Wife vanishes. February 3rd, 2024. Anna Knežević-Henao sends a final message. Hours later, she disappears without a trace. No signs of struggle, no witnesses, no answers. Behind her calm exterior lay secrets, dark, unsettling secrets. Was her estranged husband, David, the mastermind behind her disappearance? Could this be a cold-blooded plot for millions? Or is the truth even more terrifying than anyone could imagine? What do you think? Was David behind it? Or is there something far more sinister going on? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Anna Knežević-Henao was a bright, driven woman who loved to travel. Born in Colombia, she had worked her way up to a successful career in the United States. But life wasn't always easy for Anna. In her personal life, she was generous and loving, especially to her family. Her brother Juan describes her as someone who would go out of her way to help anyone.
Anna helped me get through some really tough times. She even paid for my plane tickets when I moved to England. She was always there for me.
But behind the scenes, Anna's life was beginning to unravel. Her once perfect marriage to David was crumbling, and their impending divorce was set to be a bitter fight for millions. Anna's friends say she was anxious in her final days, like she knew something was coming.
Anna wasn't herself anymore. She was nervous, always looking over her shoulder. She wouldn't tell me what was going on, but I could feel it. Something bad was about to happen.
Friends noticed Anna becoming more withdrawn. She had thrown herself into her work, but the strain of her relationship was clearly affecting her. Could Anna's anxiety have been a warning of what was to come? Was she sensing danger, or was it something else? Let's hear your thoughts in the comments. The mysterious trip. By December 2023, Anna made a sudden decision. She booked a one-way ticket to Madrid. She told her friends it was for a break, a chance to clear her head. But was it more than that? Was she running from something or someone? For weeks, Anna explored the vibrant streets of Madrid. But friends reported that she wasn't as relaxed as she pretended to be. In her final days, Anna made plans to visit Barcelona with her best friend, Sana. But on February 3rd, everything changed. Anna sent 2 strange text messages to Sana, claiming to have met a man who was taking her to his home outside Madrid. It was a chilling moment. Sana had spoken to Anna just hours earlier, and nothing seemed out of the ordinary.
I've met someone. He's taking me to his place, but there's no signal where we're going. Don't worry, I'll be fine.
I knew right then something was wrong. This didn't sound like her at all. Why wouldn't she mention this man to me earlier? It didn't make sense.
Sana immediately tried calling Anna. The phone rang, but there was no answer. Over the next few hours, Sana's anxiety grew. What would you do if your friend sent you a message like this? Does this sound like a dangerous situation or just a coincidence? Comment below with your thoughts. Disappearance and the first suspicions. Days passed, and Anna failed to show up for her planned trip to Barcelona. Sana, now desperate, contacted Anna's family and the authorities. The search for Anna began in Madrid, but what they found, or didn't find, would only deepen the mystery. Anna's apartment was untouched. No signs of forced entry, no struggle, and no missing belongings. Everything was in its place except for Anna.
It was as if she had just vanished. There was no evidence that she had left on her own, and yet no signs of foul play. It was baffling.
The only clue the investigators had was CCTV footage. A man in a motorcycle helmet was seen entering Anna's building late at night. Hours later, he was seen leaving with a large suitcase. Who was this man, and what or who was in that suitcase? Do you think this man could be the key to solving the mystery? What was in that suitcase? Share your thoughts in the comments below. The investigation deepens. The Spanish police turned their attention to Ana's estranged husband, David. David had claimed to be in Serbia during the time of Ana's disappearance, but investigators quickly discovered a web of lies. Surveillance footage from various locations around Madrid showed that David had been in Spain just days before Ana vanished.
David had been lying from the start. He wasn't in Serbia when Ana disappeared. He was in Madrid, buying supplies at a hardware store, duct tape, spray paint, and a motorcycle helmet.
Investigators now believed that David was the man in the helmet. But the question remained, where was Ana? Do you think David could have planned this disappearance? What would drive him to such lengths? Let's hear your theories. David's motive emerges. As detectives dug deeper, they uncovered a powerful motive: money. Ana and David had built a multi-million-dollar business together, and with their divorce looming, the division of their assets had become a point of contention. According to court records, Ana stood to gain half of their joint wealth. But if Ana were to disappear, David would inherit everything.
Ana had confided in me that David was growing increasingly aggressive about the financial settlement. She was afraid of what he might do.
In the weeks before Ana vanished, David quietly sold multiple properties in Florida, netting over $6 million. This raised serious red flags for investigators. Was David planning to disappear as well? How far would someone go for millions? Do you think David had been planning this all along? Let's talk in the comments. The search for Ana. With David now the prime suspect, police intensified their search for Ana. They scoured Madrid and surrounding areas, focusing on locations where David had been seen. But despite their efforts, Ana's body was never found. The suitcase the man was seen wheeling out of her apartment vanished without a trace.
We just want answers. We want to know where she is. Even if it's the worst news possible, we need closure.
Months passed, and the investigation stalled. David was arrested, but without a body. The case was fragile. Could they secure a conviction without finding Ana? Do you think David will face justice? Or has he hidden Ana too well? Let's hear your thoughts. The ongoing mystery. To this day, Ana Knežević Henao remains missing, and David Knežević awaits trial. Without a body, will the courts be able to convict him? The evidence is strong, but the absence of Ana's body leaves a chilling question unanswered. Did David commit the perfect crime? What do you think? Will David ever face justice, or is there another twist waiting to unravel? Share your theories, and don't forget to subscribe to follow this case as it unfolds.